Hi, I'm Ron Sharon. I just come to let you guys know what I've been doing over the last few months since October, since I had the Boston Scientific nerve stimulator, the permanent version, put in my bag. I have had a significant amount of decreased pain. I am very grateful that I went ahead and had this done. I have the type of stimulator in my bag where the battery pack just needs to be replaced every 5 to 10 years, according to my tech, because I'm using such low percentage, because it goes in percentage, that it's looking more towards 7 to 10 years before I will need to have it replaced. The downside of that type of battery is every so many years I'm going to have a procedure done to have that battery replaced. But the plus side is I'm not spending 2 hours or more sitting with a battery pack charging, where I'm just not being able to go on with my life. Most days I almost forget that it's in there. And that's the biggest thing that I want to really share with you, is that you have to make sure you build up a mental regimen of knowing what you can and cannot do. This is not a fix. This is a very good band-aid, meaning you still have to operate as though you're in pain, but have the benefits of not being in pain. If you know that bending repetitively causes you pain, it will cause you pain even though you're not feeling it, because you're not fixed. It's just not letting you know that you're in pain, which that in itself is really a danger. So to counteract that and help you not fall into the pitfalls of hurting yourself even more, you still have to remind yourself, even though I'm not experiencing the pain of picking that up over and over again, I can't do that because my back is injured. I have a disc degenerative problem where my discs are disappearing. I'm suffering now with bone spurs from where the graft did not take. We tried, it didn't work. I have several more herniated discs in that process from fusing the L4, L5, which, it's kind of messed up, when you think about it, because I'm only 47 years old, and here I am with the back of an 85-year-old. But because of the stimulator, I get to enjoy life with restrictions as a 47-year-old. Do what the surgeon tells you to do as far as the mending is concerned. No bending, lifting, twisting for 6 months or so. That helps tremendously to make sure everything stays in place, because it's a one-shot deal. I mean, you mess it up on you, your insurance is not going to cover it again for them to go in and fix what you've messed up. Now, if there's a malfunction or something, that's something different. But for you not following the rules, you just got this device in your body, and unless you have the money to have it taken out cash. The biggest thing that I can say concerning this is being careful when you're going out and about in the street, that you're not going into magnetic fields, high magnetic fields. Make sure you turn it off when you're going through detectors and things like that, because you can cause a power surge where it zings up really high, or it shuts off altogether and you don't even know that it's shut off. I've had that happen several times where it just shut off. I haven't had the power surges yet, which I'm glad. I try to turn it off when I'm driving. Try to remember to turn it off. I have forgotten a couple times. When I'm riding in the car, I do my best to, even when riding, not just driving, but when I'm riding around, because you don't know when you're going into a high magnetic field or something. I don't want to experience the power surge. It cutting off, and then I'm finding out an hour and a half later, oh, my thing cut off because I'm uncomfortable now. That's okay, but I don't want to do the power surge. No, not at all. Do the physical therapy. Getting your core muscles together is very important, as much as you can. I am very grateful. That's the biggest thing that I can say. I'm thankful that I went ahead and had this device put in. I'm able to play with my grandchildren a little more. I'm able to do a few more activities than I was doing before. I'm able to, I sing at my church, and I'm able to do that and not cry when we're done. I'm pretty animated. I liked to give it my all. I make films and things like that, and write plays, and I'm able to give more of me physically to what I'm doing. So I'm grateful for that. Check it out yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own research on the Boston Scientific Nerve Stimulator and see if it works best for you. Talk it over with your surgeon. My surgeon, if you're in the Michigan area, is Dr. Radden. He's very good. Very, very good. I'm glad that I found him. And if you have any questions, I do my best to answer them. Just put them down in the comment box below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks a lot. I hope this helped.